Oh, you don't hear the music. I always do that. There's no music playing in this video. There's no copyright reasons here. Holy cow. What a morning. I am beat and it's only noon. 12:30-ish, you think it is? Yeah, 12:20. It's Monday. Crap, I gotta be heading out the door here in about an hour. We've been messing with the Jimmy brakes. I got up early today because I just couldn't sleep. Started messing around with them. I tried to bleed them. I think I've drained all the fluid out of the back brakes. However, the reservoir is still full. So I got no fluid getting past the proportioning valve. So I really started digging into this stuff. Apparently the proportioning valves on these trucks have a little switch inside. Let's see if we can find the picture here again. Let's just look, there we go, right there. That's the proportioning valve. Got a wire that goes to this. There's a little rod inside there. As this piece slides back and forth, I don't remember which is the front and which is the rear. I think this is the rear side. So as your fluid level changes and you lose brakes, so if you lose front brakes, this thing's designed to send braking power to keep the back brakes going. So you will at least be able to stop. If the back brakes lose power or lose fluid, the fronts will remain active. For some reason this isn't working. When you bleed the brakes on these trucks, you have to reset this switch, and I think you have to push it into the down position. So that means with no fluid in here, this little slide deal should be kicked over, I don't remember, I think it's supposed to be over that way. So this pin, there's a pin right here, will pop out. Mine is not doing that. This is designed that when you lose fluid, that little pin's going to trip close the circuit, turn your light on the dash. My light is not coming on. I don't know if it's burned out, if it's been removed. I haven't gone that far into it yet. But yeah, I am not getting fluid to the rear brakes. I think everything's shut off. So I tried to reset it. This little pin is not sticking up. It's still in the downward position. So they call this, they don't call it a proportioning valve, they call it a combination valve. Combination valve. You have to center the switch whenever work on the brake system is done. It is possible the brake warning light will come on and refuse to go off when work is finished. Switch must be centered. Raise and support. Attach bleeder hose to the rear brake bleed screw. That part I'm not quite sure. And where's the other end of the hose? Be sure the master cylinder is full. I'm wondering if they're going off of the wheel cylinder. When bleeding the brakes, the pin in the end of the metering proportion of the combination valve must be held in the open position. So, which is all the way down position. If it pops up, it's in a closed position. So, let me crawl underneath. I'll show you where this thing is real quick. Alrighty, here we are under the Blazer. There's the motor, the front axle, greasy cross member, your proportioning valve. For those that do not know, it's right there. If I'm really showing it, I can't see on the screen too well here. This is your proportioning valve right in here. There's your wire. That's where your switch is. The little pin should be poking out, but it's not. I can't get it to move either. Well, I get the pin to move, but I can't. The slide inside is not doing anything. So I can't really bleed the system if it's not working right. Somehow it's locked up, or it's got blockage. Actually, if I think of it, if the slide isn't going side to side, should still be getting fluid to the rears, but I can crack the rear bleeders open right now and step on the brake pedal and no fluid comes out. Now, consequently, my reservoir is full. It's angled because I'm not level here in my driveway. So there's fluid in the system. That fluid level doesn't change. So that fluid is not getting past the proportioning valve. So, I went down to the parts stores. I hit 3 of them. We got 3 of them locally here. O'Reilly's, AutoZone, and what's the other one? It's not Napa. CarQuest. Nobody carries a valve. They don't even have a listing for them anymore. So I jumped online. Did some hunting and some searching and some digging and could find them on eBay, but didn't know if they would work, and they're all GM style. I guess GMs and Fords use pretty much the same style. So I came across a place called Carolina Classic Trucks. They are in Browns Summit, North Carolina. They have proportioning valves. They've got lots of proportioning valves. They make them brand new. They are brass construction, so they should last a long, long time. They're not exactly cheap, so I picked one up. Now their website calls out the 73 to 86 GMC Chevy full-size Blazer Jimmy front disc rear drum proportioning valve. But, it doesn't say on here. If you go onto their website and click on the part and you're reading all the way through it and the description and all that, it does say that it is good all the way up. It's the same one that you need for up to the 91 V-Series K5 Blazer Jimmy. So, I'm a little hoarse, a little tired right now, running around too much. That was $78.88, so I ordered one. And then I ordered for another $8.88 a little combination proportioning valve bleed tool, which all it does is threads in. You take the switch out, thread it in. That holds the valve down, keeps things from sliding back and forth so you can bleed the system. This little plastic piece. So this should be very similar to the parts that I need on the other truck, and I've got to do some brake work on those. I haven't done anything to the brakes on that truck. So yeah, so it's $10 to ship. So it was $97.76 out the door. Oof. But we got one coming. And I just got confirmation. I ordered it this morning. I just got confirmation that the package has shipped. So real fast shipping up with those guys. So cool. So I'm going to go back inside, get something to eat, relax for a few minutes, put the receipts in the book. I've been going between 2 books here. Chilton's, they have their moments. I'm not a big fan of them. Chilton's or Haynes manuals. I like the factory service manuals. That's what this big book is. It really shows nice diagrams, nice pictures. That's what we got in the 84 height sensing proportioning valve. The more you load the truck down, the more fluid it allows to the rear brakes to compensate for heavy load. But 88 light duty RV G&P models. So GMC, but it should be the same as Chevy. Picked this up off of eBay. Property of Vocational Education. So it's from somebody's library. But yeah, these kind of books are invaluable in my opinion. If you're going to start getting into maintenance on a vehicle that you're going to own for a while, get a good book. Or if you come across these cheap and you like doing general maintenance, pick them up. But anywho, enough of me yakking. We're going to cut this off. What are we sitting at? 5 minutes, a few minutes for the other one. So that's where we're at right now on the Jimmy. We're getting there. We're figuring things out. Here in the next couple days, well, hopefully. It is freaking gorgeous right now. It's about 68 degrees out. Unfortunately, tomorrow the rain will start coming back in. So, and I think next weekend's supposed to be wet. Mark truck rolling through the neighborhood. But, so we'll see what we can do to get some work done on this thing. A little RTV on the side there, okay. Just looking at the red spot on the side of my hose. So, anywho, we're going to kill this. We'll catch y'all later. Feel free to comment, rate, and subscribe if you like this sort of stuff. I'm doing dumb things like this all the time. Trying to figure it out. Get my truck back on the road. It's back. I was playing with this little scratch yesterday for a little bit. Used to go all the way up here. I was just polishing it out. I think we'll do a little TLC on this paint. Won't look too bad once we're all done and driving it. But, yeah, not a bad looking truck. Even with the wrinkles in the quarter panel, we'll see about getting those taken care of when we get ready for paint. It shouldn't be too bad. I got that. That's her here. I think the fender got drugged, so it's a little pushed in. A little wrinkle over the fuel tank door there. Especially that whole quarter panel needs a little bit of work. I don't think it warrants replacing it, but it needs a little bit of work. Yeah, look down the side. Compare it to the lip here. Look down the side, it's been pushed in. Go to this side. Yeah, I guess it's not too bad. But the side body's pretty straight. Little bit in the door there. I think it's had some work done to it. But little crease down here in the fender. But nothing so bad that it's going to have to need sheet metal replacement parts. The only part I want to replace is the tailgate. Cracks up on the top and things are just a little hosed on it. But anyway, enough of me rambling. I gotta get ready for work. Back into our overtime again. Oh joy. Woo! Alrighty, we'll catch y'all later. Bye-bye.